Rooted and Rising family, welcome in, welcome in. Take a deep breath. All right, let's ring the sound bowl. Let's ring the sound bowl. Definitely love that sound. I love it. All right, disclaimers, disclaimers. This is a collective reading, so we'll take what resonates, we'll leave what does not, okay? Collective readings means what? Collective energies, right? Are I love this top card. I didn't know this deck was flipped this way, and I keep knocking it. I guess that would be technically the bottom deck. But anyway, multiple energies, right, are pulled for a collective reading, all right? Okay. So we're going to take what resonates. We're going to leave what does not. We're not going to force it to fit. It's okay if it doesn't. It's okay if it does not. All right. Sometimes spirit would will speak of things that are unraveling. So while it may not be relevant right now, does not mean that it may not resonate with you a little later, right? So it's okay, right? Don't force it to fit, all right? Or this may not resonate with you at all, and that's fine. You just want to sit in good energy, then that's fine as well, okay? Good energy welcomes good energy, all right? Energy and love and light welcomes energy and love and light, all right? So if you just want to sit and be nasty and negative energy, then no, you're not welcome. Okay, all right, all right. All right, as in you can watch, but as in that energy is not welcome to influence my energy, all right, and yours, right? Anyway, so Tarot and Oracle, masculine and feminine is energies. We're taking energies, not gender, okay? We are not saying that just because the King of Wands is pulled that we're talking about a male, all right? Okay. King of Wands is, takes control, well, not takes control, but leadership, charisma, bold, quick action, moves with confidence. All right. So we can be talking about either gender or whatever gender you identify as if we pull that card. I do speak at times male, female, and that's fine because that's my preference, right? But it's not me telling me that that's yours. So you pair your pairings however your pairings pair. All right. Okay. Okay, let's get started. Let's use this beautiful deck here called, I forgot what it's called, Abundant Attraction. I like it. Abundant Attraction. All right. Again, it's Oracle, so it is not always going to be specifically about the one thing stated on the card, okay? Because sometimes spirit will use that one word and not the rest of the card to communicate what spirit wants to communicate. That's great. Let's see how we start. I already like this bottom card. My nail kept flinging it around, so I guess I pull it because sometimes I'm like, no, I'm not going to just pull it just because it's on the bottom, and then when I end up shuffling, I get it anyway. So it's like, well, I should have just pulled it. All right, so the bottom was a golden idea. I love the next card, prosperous estate. Oh, that's beautiful. All right, a golden idea. So right there, to me, already lets me know that Rooted and Rising, you've got a lot of ideas, that you have a lot of things going on creatively that you're thinking of, building, growing. All right, maybe building from the bottom up, adding on to, taking something already established and tweaking it a bit, making it better, innovating. All right. But there's a golden idea. A great idea comes as a sudden inspiration, igniting feelings of hope and enthusiasm. Believe in its potential and begin taking deliberate steps to bring it into reality. All right. So whatever that golden idea looks like, Spirit is saying now is the time to go ahead and start taking steps to bring that into reality. This does not just have to mean the creative, all right? As in whatever you're building, all right? It doesn't matter what creative looks like for you, all right? This could also be in connection, in partnerships of all kinds, not just romantic, all right? All right? But whatever it is, you can start taking deliberate steps towards it. Okay, whatever that would represent or look like for you. Such a pretty card. All right. I'm going to do one. I really love that card. So I'm just going to go to this deck over here. And I'm going to clarify it with one card here. And I'm even going to use this hybrid tarot. I don't know if it has a specific name. I just know. Oh, okay. I guess it does. Arcanum, a hybrid tarot oracle deck. That's what the tarot / oracle we'll use today, okay? Again, I like to show just in case you like it and it's like, oh, I want to play with that. Again, you don't have to go figure it out. It's like, oh my God, I'm gatekeeping something that one can be found. You don't have to make it difficult. Just let people know what it is. People can go find it. Which is why I also do my best to tell you the meanings of cards. So you can start, if you decide that's what you want to do, you can start putting meanings together on your own. And trusting your own intuition instead of collectively hearing something that may resonate. You can hear something that will resonate specifically for you because you begin to start understanding how to put it together on your own. All right? It doesn't hurt me if you learn, all right? At all right? Okay, but let's clarify a golden idea real quick with one of these cards. And I like this deck because it's not always speaking about love connections, all right? So you can get... Oh, I said I love this deck because it's not always speaking about love connections. And then this is the one that comes out. I think that's just too cute. All right. All right, Reading Rising. A golden idea is paired with connection. Again, it doesn't always have to be romantic connection. A special connection will open doors for you on your path. It may be a partner or a mentor, a client, or a helpful friend. Again, it isn't always about romance, but it isn't just limited to, you know, platonic connections as well. All right. Sometimes your connection, you know, your pairing, as in your romantic connection, sometimes that pairing has something to do together. And when that connection comes together, a lot of other things fall together because of what you're going to build together. So this golden idea is clarified by connection. But the golden idea says, hey, there's a sudden inspiration, igniting feelings, hope, and enthusiasm. Believe in its potential. Again, you can still go towards the connection and begin taking deliberate steps to bring it into reality. So whatever steps that needs to be taken to bring this connection into reality, again, it's not limited to just romance. Golden idea is signifying go ahead and start moving deliberately towards it. Okay, again, if it is a romantic connection, then we know make steps towards that romantic connection. For a lot of you, it's both, right? You're not rooted in rising. It's not just sitting stagnant, limited to just one outlet of things, okay? And for others, it's not. It's just platonic or business or partnership. There are other things that you're working on, all right? But both. So whatever connections are tied to a golden idea, all right, something that has ignited a spark, kind of ignited a spark in you, kind of like the page of wands, the spark, the ignition. You know, that gets the car going, all right? Knights move it. Pages has the idea, the learning, the message, like, oh, I want to do this. Golden idea is kind of like that, all right? It's saying, go ahead and start taking the steps, all right, and building this connection, all right? That can look like networking and things like that for those where this is not romantic, or both, all right? Romantic, all right, go ahead and make the move, all right? Non-romantic, you know, networkings and things like that. Whatever the idea has to do with in that sense, all right, go ahead and start doing what you need to do to build those connections, all right? Whatever it means to start building other connections towards whatever it is you are working towards, okay? All right, if that is I guess tapping into your social circles and maybe collaborating with them in whatever it is that they may specialize in. They may have something to do with this connection, that will open up a door for you because they may know other connections, you know what I mean, that has what you need, or they can point you in the right direction. So whatever it looks like, all right, whatever it looks like, whether it's, again, work connections, friend connections, romantic connections, whatever it is, all right, do what you need to do to take the steps there, all right, because doors are going to open when, it comes together, all right, when the ideas and the actual steps come together, all right. Okay. It's just me thinking a second. But anyway, I was just looking at that golden idea. I like it. Because while I really do believe it is, to deal with a, romantic connection as well, I really love it for the other things. And there might be something maybe that comes to mind that you were thinking of and that you haven't really moved on, that you need to move on, that has to do with the connection. And once you move on it, maybe the connection comes into place. All right, maybe we're thinking, no, not the right time, not the right moment. I don't think that'll work out because it's a great idea. It's a spark, something there. All right, I don't know. It's like my mind wants to go somewhere with that. All right, I didn't even get it out. Let's go ahead and just flip to the card. Let's go ahead and get one of these tarot/oracle on the golden idea and connection. Is momentum, and I love that this is the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands moves very quickly. And the Eight of Wands moves quickly and unhindered. Momentum is what the oracle portion says. And then on the side for this one, it gives the upright meaning, but the name Eight of Wands is on the side. Upright meaning, again, it's like this. Reverse meaning, it's like this. See, delayed is reversed. But this is a card of sudden, quick movement, unhindered, right? This is a surge of energy. Events are moving at great speed, accelerating your progress, all right? Eight of Wands is about quick movement, sudden change, usually news because it has to do with communication. So it's like, very quickness or a sudden change or again, news that travels very quickly, unhindered. Whatever it is, our wands is moving it anyway. Eight of Wands, see all the swords, all the wands are flying with no obstacles. That's why it goes very, very fast. So it's whatever it is, it's tied to a golden idea. There's a spark. There's something that you've got going. There's something that you've thought to do. All right. Whatever it is, it's tied to partnership of some kind. All right. And because this card even tells you a special connection opens doors, it seems like whenever you pair with this connection, momentum. All right. It brings sudden change. All right. It brings unhindered sudden change. Things begin to move. All right. And again, it's not limited to romantic connections. All right. For some of you, it is just romantic connections. For some, it's not. You know, it's the other side, whatever you're working on. For some, it's both. And I think for most, it's both. All right. I think the romantic is connected to whatever it is you're working on, because that connection is going to come and help. And there's something about that the union between the two that brings momentum to whatever has already been started, or maybe the thoughts of being started, or the ideas are there. It may help develop it, pull it out of you, encourage you, uplift you in it. All right. Or there may be something just about the person that draws other people to you. All right. Or in your direction. All right. Wow. Well, let's get another card. I think that's a good start. It's not a drama-filled start. I love it. Oh, yes. Drama can be fun to talk about, not to live, right? Because I'm not going to act like sometimes like, girl, did you hear? You know, people like to hear juicy drama, right? But it gets old after a while. And it's like, you know, you feel like the bearer of bad news to talk about it all the time, right? Yeah, but let's see what else Spirit has. I love that. A golden idea. To me, there's something that y'all are really working on. Y'all are putting the work in for something. Really working on it. Developing something. Too many cards. Hold on. I don't like that one, but too many cards. Two came out at the same time. Fortunate timing and frequency match. Yeah, there's something about a pairing. All right. Fortunate timing. The path ahead is lined with gold and the energy around you is primed for success. This is a time to make a move and seize the opportunities before you. That's great. So it's kind of very Page of Wands. It starts with a golden idea. There's a spark. There's an ignition. There's something you're working on or you just have the idea for, and Spirit is like, well, move on it. All right. Because connection, you know, connection or a helpful friend. It's a helpful friend. Helps open the door for this idea. So move on it. All right. That connection accelerates it, brings momentum, sudden change. All right. And swiftness or good news. Well, yeah, good news because it's not in the reverse, but some kind of news. All right. Frequency match. Like attracts like, and your energy calls forth relationships. And interactions that match your frequency. Embody the qualities you want to see in others for you are both the reflection and the invitation. All right, like I said, about, especially in a connection, there may be something in your pairing that begins to draw other people towards you, other like-minded people towards you. All right, especially if you're working on something and you're building something from the ground up, again, you need that. All right, there's something about the pairing of you two, all right, whether it be platonic or not, or romantic, all right, that begins to draw what you need to yourself. Other like-minded individuals, especially works if you are trying to build something and you need other people to help you build it, right? You may need people to invest in you, all right? You may need other people to work with you because you may have a specialty over here. Like this is the area that you thrive in, but you need a couple other people that thrive in this area and that area. All right. And frequency match may draw those people to you. All right. You may have a partner. You may have a partner, I guess a connection. There may be something in the connection where that specific person, all right, is pretty magnetic naturally and may just draw what you need to you. All right. But anyway, fortunate timing. It seems like the time is now. The path ahead is lined with gold and the energy around you is primed for success. This is the time to make a move and seize the opportunities before you. So it's not the time to wait. All right. Opportunity seems to be at your feet here, rooted in rising. All right. Whatever it is. All right. Frequency match says there is definitely something in a pairing. All right. But it's talking about your frequency as well. All right. What you admit in your frequency is what you attract, is what you get. Okay. So all of the qualities that you really want to see in others. All right. You are the reflection. You are the invitation. Okay. But it's not just limited to that, because Spirit also says connection. All right. In your connection, that's what you're going to admit. All right. For this golden idea. All right. Golden idea. All right. Meets connection. Bible talks about, the strength in pairings, right? Mostly about coming together in pairings to pray, but pairings, when you go do something, disciples went out 2 by 2. Prayer strengthened, when 2 or more are gathered. There's power in that, right? Not good for man to be alone. A pairing. So pairings are important, okay? In whatever dynamic. All right, so the golden idea needs the connection. The connection brings the frequency match. In those two, all right, you're admitting what you want and you're drawing it to you because it's coming quickly with momentum, with gusto, or it's not delaying because it's the timing. It's the right time. Right? The energy is primed for success. It's time to seize the moment. So there's no delay in waiting. I mean, you could, diddly daddle around and then you're going to get the opposite, which is delay. All right. See what we get next. That's nice. Oh, yes, we could. So let's do fortunate timing frequency match. Let's see what we get from this deck about it. I wonder. This bottom card says host, especially with frequency match. Whether your space is physical or digital, you could find a lot of fulfillment in being a host. And I only say that because physical match is about kind of drawing others to you. And that's what you do when you host, right? What does a host do? You host something and you bring other folks to you, right? So you're hosting something in your home, or you're hosting something for, if you, work for a corporation, you may be hosting something. A lot of times they have event planners and things like that. All right. And maybe you're hosting an event to draw people, to you regarding something. All right. You're working on something. And so you throw an event to bring people to it. All right. That's the frequency match energy. All right. It pairs very well to me with host. All right. Because again, you would begin to draw the people you need to you. All right. But let's kind of do a shuffle and pull and see what we get. Also clarifying frequency match with host. Let's see. So you've got a golden idea that's connected to a connection. Once that connection is in place, just reiterating momentum, sudden change, movement, unhindered, unaltered, movement with no obstacles. All right. Frequency match is what you're putting out. You're putting out what you want and you're getting a return on it because the path ahead is lined with gold with fortunate timing. And you're hosting events, you're hosting things, you're becoming the host, admitting what you want and drawing what you need to you. All right. People that will bring you, finances or resources. They'll bring you other networkings, other people that they know, other connections. All right. Strengthening connections. All right. Oh, we got too many. Okay. Oh, all right. Let's do that one more time. All right. But don't diddly daddle around because the timing's now. Timing is now. It's good. Timing is great for it, basically. All right. Everything is being flown up out of me. I think it's just this one. Just one more. Because 4 came out. And okay. Believe. Okay. Oh. Okay. All right. 2 keys. First is belief. When you wholeheartedly embrace the attainability of your dreams, you will find the courage to exceed the ordinary. They didn't give you no lock. They gave you a key. All right. What else is hot? That I was like, let me see. Apparently they're reiterating walking away. All right. What you're doing now isn't working for you, but are you willing to walk away to make room for something better? All right. So there's a need to walk away from something. You already know previous readings. We talked about walking away from a connection. Next is rest. You see the lock? Reckless. We already know in the past we had somebody that wanted to be reckless with your money. Walk away. All right. But let's see what we need to walk away from. think we already know. I don't want to do that. Let me see. Sometimes this deck will tell you too. All right, what are we walking away from specifically? Daydreaming. Daydreaming and I'm thinking of you. Daydreaming and I'm thinking of you. Look at my mind floating away. I love that song. Aretha Franklin. I wanna be what he wants and he wants it whenever he needs it. That's my jam. I'm loving him a little more each day. Okay, but that's off the subject. I'm sorry. See, daydreaming. All right, daydreaming. Having your head in the clouds can be a source of great inspiration, but be careful when your fantasies become an escape from reality. So walk away from the daydreaming. All right, that's a key. This is a lock. So in other words, this here golden idea. Stop shuffling your feet around about it and do something about it. We're not going to just think about, oh, I want to do this. I want to go towards this. I want to go towards this connection. I want to explore these options over here. Oh, wouldn't it be nice for me to start that? Wouldn't it be nice for me to do that? Bunch of daydreaming. See, it's a lock. You can't go nowhere. It's stuck. Your key is first, go in and believe. There is something better on the other side, and walk away from what doesn't serve you. It doesn't matter if it's whatever it is, from just daydreaming or if it's an actual connection, okay? You got the golden idea? Do it, all right? There is a connection that is going to open up doors for you, whether it's romantic or platonic. That connection itself brings momentum. This is unhindered, sudden change, all right? You two are going to emit a frequency together that is going to draw other people to you. All right, kind of host energy. All right, when you host a party, you bring people to you, letting them know, hey, this is what I've got going on. All right, whether it's a fundraiser, whether it's marketing or networking or strengthening relationships and connections, because you're getting to know other folks and other people know other people and other people know other people. All right, so you're building that as well, and the time is now. But if you don't do anything about it, but just stay in your head and daydream, it is a lock. You cannot have any momentum. You're going to get the opposite. You're going to get nothing but delays and obstacles. All right, so first belief that it is possible, because it is, and then walk away. Okay, all right. All right, let's do one more from this beautiful deck over here. I'm gonna like that song. I wanna be what he wants and he wants it just whenever he needs it. I'm loving him a little more each day. This is about a union. Oh, I gotta finish real quick. Hey, baby, let's get away. Let's go somewhere far. Baby, can we? Where I don't care. Oh gosh, that's what y'all about to be. Hey baby, let's go. Daydreaming and I'm thinking of you. So, but this is a good daydream. Daydreaming and I'm thinking of you. No. Okay, let me stop. So, we're gonna end on these two cards because I didn't want to be long today, and I'm not going to. I refuse to be. All right, sacred union. All right, yeah, this is about a connection. All right, you are not meant to be alone. It is not good for men to be alone, for those who are Bible believers, okay? Christians and people who practice hoodoo as well. Use that Bible very heavily, okay? Because hoodoo is rooted in the Bible, so you've got to use it. They got to read it, practice it, say it, chant it, believe it, right? Okay, anyway, sacred union, you are not meant to be alone. A divine partnership is part of your journey. So this is all rooted in connection. All right. In this lifetime, bringing mutual evolution. You're going to grow together, build together. Other reading, you got power couple energy. All right. And joyful companionship. So it doesn't just leave it as power couple and also business partner energy, where it's just strictly business. It's joyful. Building and growing together is going to be light, not without problems, but joyful. Power couple energy, business partner energy. That means they know how to communicate and negotiate. It means they can work with you because it makes no sense, because you won't make any sense fighting each other and not moving. All right, which would cause what? Eight of Wands in reverse, delays. And how are you going to build delayed? You can't. Anyway, sacred union. So the golden idea, act on it. All right, that is both in partnership, romantic or not romantic, and whatever you're working on, don't sit on it. Connection brings acceleration and movement, and quick and sudden change, unhindered. All right, host energy, drawing people with you because you're keeping your frequencies high. Both of you together are drawing what you want to you. All right, both of you together, it kind of becomes that wand energy, that Queen of Wands, King of Wands, where you're magnetic, charismatic, so it draws people to you. All right, and that host energy and that frequency match. Okay. All right, the time is now and ripe, so don't wait. If you keep it to yourself, keep it in your head, daydream in a, non-movement kind of way, all right, you're going to stagnate yourself. So stop daydreaming. There's a lock there. It keeps it locked. There's no movement in the lock. All right, so the key to that is believe, because you've got something very great on the other side. And this is both all the way around, romantic and non-romantic. There's something great, so believe. Walk away from things that don't serve you. This sacred union, all right, you're not meant to be alone. This is a divine partnership, all right? A divine partnership. This is mutual evolution, which is growth, and joyful companionship in what you are building and growing together. Empowerment, as in stay empowered. Are you ready to fully step into your power? Step into it. And accept all the responsibility that comes with it. You see, I got this card in my hand that this is what we're alluding to next, all right? That's also a key to this lock, which is a hindrance, all right? Because you need to get and walk away also, not just from the daydream. You need to walk away from the daydream, but you need to walk away from unwanted energy. You keep that negative, unwanted energy away from you. All right, clear cut boundaries. If it doesn't serve you, goodbye. All right. What seems like an opportunity may come with unseen strings attached. All right. It looked good, but it wasn't good, right? Deception. All right. Deception. All right. Before you commit to anything, look deeper. Are you stepping into alignment or unknowingly inviting in energy that may overwhelm you? A deceptive energy, we know does. That's the job. Fool you. And they say, hey, I look like these things. This golden idea, this sacred union, this is what I look like, really, but this is how I'm going to portray myself. All right. And then I'm going to become a daydream. I'm going to keep you stuck. All right. And instead of the momentum you were supposed to have with the real one, I'm going to become this. All right. So we got to let that fall away. All right. And that's not just connections. That's anything. If it doesn't serve you, if it's sapping your energy, all right, if it's doing more taking than giving, no matter what the outlet is, walk away. All right. Because then walk away from any unwanted energy, because what the frequency match is, then you're going to, this will even become delayed because you won't be drawing what you need to you. You're going to draw delays. and hinders. If this energy will even let you draw anything good to you. Because then if you draw anything good to you, one, it exposes what this really is, unwanted energy, and it takes away from what they want from you. Okay. All right. Okay. One from each deck. We are done. Looking at my time. I don't know why this doesn't get right at times. Oh, yeah, that's what it was. Advocate. You'll find so much fulfillment in working for a cause that you truly believe in. All right. And this walk away sometimes, I even mentioned, could even be walking away from what you're currently doing and begin to advocate. All right. It means just kind of changing. So you'll find so much fulfillment in working for a cause that you believe in. All right. Advocate even for yourself. All right. So you may be walking away from unwanted energy. Again, can come from a job that, you know, it pays the bills, but you're not fulfilled in it. Hell, my job. All right. You're not fulfilled in it, but it pays the bills. All right. So you're there working overtime. All right. So you may be walking away from that because you started to really build and grow something that actually really serves you. All right. And then your daydream is, I can't walk away from this. I need this. I need that. I can't do that. I got to work this. But it's unfulfilling. So it's unwanted energy because you're tired, you're exhausted, you're working all the time, and you hate what you do, but you got to pay your bills. I'm not saying don't walk away without everything fully in place, because you shouldn't. All right. But this sacred union, all right, brings fortunate timing in it. Means the time is now, because that's why the connection draws what you need to you. I mean, and that means in every area. All right. The golden idea is something you're supposed to be working on. When you connect with who you need to connect with, all right, momentum comes. So that the daydream, I mean, what you really want, even who you really want, but what you really want, all right, and are believing in and for, all right, and you need to remain empowered to do, all right, you can unlock it with these keys and you can walk away, all right, because you're going to be in host energy. You're going to start drawing all that you need to you. So you can advocate, as in working what you really want to work in. All right. And who you really want to work for, which most of you want to work for yourself. And the unwanted energy you can just drop, but not until you get your connections in place and you begin to get a nice support around you in every way. All right. Then you can drop the unwanted energy of, you know, not really working in what you want to work in. Right. Which is advocating. All right. Okay. All right, that was that deck. One more from this deck. I guess we'll get one from the one from the tarot. I guess the hybrid tarot. All right, we'll see what Spirit wants to close with. A whole bunch. We're only gonna take the one that actually flipped over. Inner Circle. Oh, that's a pretty card. Inner Circle. Those who are closest to you can have a Inner Circle. So those who are closest to you can have a defining influence on who you are. As you clear your inner circle of stagnant energy, unwanted energy, right? More aligned relationships will flow into your life effortlessly. You can't draw what you really need to you with unwanted energy. All right. So clear out your inner circle of unwanted energy to draw what you need to you. That's the frequency match. But notice every card like this says you can't draw what you need. All right. With this here. So you're going to have to walk away from things that are not serving you. People who are not serving you in order to frequency match. Bring and draw what you need. All of the resources you need. All right. But this unwanted energy will stagnate it. All right. Inner Circle says clear of all kinds, no matter what it is, of unwanted energy. Stagnant is not moving. So get rid of stagnant energy. All right. Some people, their very job in existence is just to stagnate you. All right. And more aligned relationships can then be drawn to you because you've made room for them. The reason why you don't tend to be able to draw what you want and need when you have stagnant energy, because that's just what it is. For one, their energy that's what's around you. What was that old saying? But something alluded to pretty much how you're pretty much judged by who you hang around. All right. That's the energy they're emitting. They're emitting that kind of energy. So it's naturally assumed that that's the energy that you emit. That's who you are. All right. So you can't keep stagnant energy around you and expect to move. How could you? And then you also have that energy in the way. So no new energy can come towards you, or will, really. I mean, it's like they will, but you'll get it's so much easier, so much quicker. And you'll be surprised what begins to just naturally start coming to you when you get rid of anything stagnant. All right. So, tend to your inner circle. All right. Let's see. One more from the tarot. We'll close it. All right. I don't want a whole stack. Say hello to Marco. Oh, of course, Spirit don't want to close it. Progress. 2. Influence. Your magnetic energy attracts admiration and opportunity. Step into your power. This is the Queen of Wands. Again, just because it's the Queen of Wands doesn't mean it has to represent a woman. And then it's also paired with progress. Okay, moving forward. 3 of Wands energy, it's expansive energy. I've talked about that before. Come here, boo-boo. Come on, boo-boo. Expansion, growth, trade, voyage. You set it on out there. All right, but it's progress. What began as an idea, that's our first card, a golden idea. That means you moved on it. In the 3 of Wands, you've moved on it. Come here. Come here. Nope, come on. Come here. No, why you have to stretch first? No, come here. Come here. I don't care about you. You ain't got to stretch. No. No. You better not. Anyway, so progress. So the golden idea was moved upon. See how he's looking out here on the horizon. He put it on out there. He's expecting things back, good things, all right? The influence of the Queen of Wands here, again, charisma, independence, magnetic, all right? Magnetic energy attracts admiration and opportunity. Step into your power. Now, for some of you where this is your pairing, all right, you may actually have, if this is your pairing, your dynamic, nobody's putting any pairing on you. For those, your pairing is male, female, where this is literally talking about the female. All right. As I said as well, in this sacred union, all right, this energy is going to draw people towards you. All right. Just naturally. All right. I'm sorry, I always got to take it there. But I was going to take it there. All right, she's not going out here, doing a little dance for him. She's just going to naturally attract people to you. All right. There's something about her energy that's naturally going to draw people to you. All right. It's going to be that frequency match where it's going to draw people to you. All right. And that'll be part of why the pairing, brings a sudden change. Momentum. All right. The connection brings that. Because Queen of Wands, since you didn't already moved on this golden idea, you're already sitting out here and you moved on it. All right. All right. Queen of Wands said, okay, I know what to do. She's just sitting on here with her sunflower glowing. Right? I'm going to glow, baby. All right. And then I'm going to, I'm going to glow. All right. And then the host energy is just drawing people to you. Okay. Glow. Okay. All right. Rooted and Rising. Those were our 1 cards. All right. Let's. Where is it at? Only if it's not too far under one of these, this part of my desk. Oh, let's do that one. Is it? Which one is that back button? No. I'm gonna reorganize it because they always want to these boxes say everything is a black box, so they all look. It's like, no, it's not that one. It's not that one. All right, let's do it. Close with an angel number, and I'm just gonna read what the angel number says, and then I didn't even get to shuffle. It was like boom. All right, look, Christians, don't get your draws all in your ass, okay? Because 666. All right, 6666. Great blessings, self-love, boundaries, needs, positivity, wisdom, understanding, letting go, expansion. All right, boundaries are definitely needed. Getting rid of the unwanted energy there. All right, and letting go of it too, because it will hinder or block people coming to you and what you need, what you've already put out there, and you're wanting to see it grow. All right, and all the things that you need. Queen of Wands energy is not going to be able to attract what you need. All right, because you've got stagnant energy in the way. All right, so nurture yourself by honoring your needs, desires, and boundaries. Let go of what weighs you down and make space for meaningful experiences. Expand your spirit across all areas of your life. Embrace the big love. See, look, the big love. All right, this is real love. All right, opportunities. Those opportunities are big too. Or a job that are about to enter your journey. Now, what a way to close. All right, and exactly what we're talking about. All right. I sure wish you could really see that card. I might take a picture of it and post it so you can read it for yourself. All right. Isn't it just beautiful? Isn't that great to end that way? All right, Rooted and Rising, you've got some great things. All right. I knew that was going to happen. It's all right. Okay, so you have a golden idea that Spirit says, go, 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 go. Do, 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 do. All right. Do, do, do. Don't delay. And you don't need to delay. Okay. Of course, my cards are all around here. This golden idea, when paired with connection, the connection brings momentum, sudden change, unhindered movement, quick movement, okay? That gives you that host-like energy with the frequency match. Frequency match means this connection, you're going to draw people to you. Host energy, you're going to draw what you want. But daydreaming will keep you stuck. As in, you can't just think, you got to actually do. First, you have to believe. Then you've got to walk away. Walk in your power to unlock this lock that I have buried with all these cards. It's great with all these keys, then unlocked it. All right, because the union is sacred. You're not going, this is power couple, business partner union, or you are going to build, grow, evolve together, and you have joyful companionship. All right, the timing is now. Don't delay or you will delay. All right, choose your inner circle and get rid of stagnant energy and unwanted energy. All right, or else this lock will be put right back on. All right. Advocate, as in this is like a career change or something that you want to do because what you're doing now does not fulfill you. So this connection establishes what you've started to create so that you can walk away from what no longer serves you or fulfills you in any way, even if it's career, which likely it is. All right. Once again, this wand energy was put out here. The work was done. You worked on this golden idea. You didn't just keep it an idea. All right. You did something. about it. Queen of Wands, this magnetic energy, that frequency match is going to draw what and who you need to you. Okay? No matter what what your pairings look like, and no matter where you put yourself in it. All right? For some of you, Queen of Wands is literally a woman. All right? For some, obviously not. All right. So that is it. And then our last angel number card just reiterated what was already said. Self-love, boundaries. All right. Needs, wisdom, understanding, letting go, expansion. Okay. All right. As always, stay rooted, stay rising, and aligned with all the divine gifts ahead.